Hey guys, we meet again. The Canadian winter is gone now, so I feel like I'm motivated again. I can work on my car in the garage. It's not cold anymore. But today I got an issue, okay? So check this out. Alright guys, you can see I put my engine in and I got a new oil pan for dirt cheap. Really cheap. Brand new. Bought it from a guy who didn't want to use it. So it was all good, right? He's cool. But then I find out later on, like people are saying this particular brand has a chance of starving the engine of oil. So I'm guessing under high horsepower when it's sucking like real fast and hard, yeah, it's not getting enough oil, and you know you might have issues there, right? So I'll tell you right now, this is not Tomei, it's not P2M, it's another brand. I won't say the name. You can figure that out, but it's the cheaper one on the market. So anyways, I put it on, I did some measurements. It seemed pretty tight from where the oil pickup is to the bottom of the oil pan. But I got some new toys. We're going to take a look inside and see what kind of clearance we got here. And if it doesn't look good, I'm going to pull it off. And then we'll double check with the OEM oil pan and see what the clearance for that is. This is my new toy. I bought this off Amazon for, I think it was like on sale for like 80 bucks. But it's pretty legit. Check this out. 80 bucks for an endoscope. You got lots of length here. This tip here is 8 millimeter in diameter, so you can fit this pretty much in a lot of spots. There's smaller ones out there, but then you won't get this length, right? And then you got a camera in the front, camera from the side, and you got LED light on the side and the front. You can choose to display just the front, the side, or both. And you can choose the dimness of the light, so you don't want it too bright. Sometimes too bright will blind your camera, right? And we're gonna actually feed this into the oil pan and check out what's going on. Alright guys, so you gotta play around and figure out what bend it is, because you can't just have it straight and get it in there, because you gotta maneuver what's inside there. So join me on this journey into the hole. That's the baffle. Alright, so that is my clearance. I mean, it's not bottom out. I think it's alright. Right? I think that's enough, sufficient room for it to suck up the oil it needs to. I mean, my pickup has openings on the side too, right? You see that opening right there on the right, and on the left side, same thing. It will have an opening. But there is other oil pickup out there that is not the same as this, so it could be restricting. It could be an issue for sure. So I'm alright with this. I can live with this for now. Pretty happy with it. Yeah. So you see in the clearance we have for that oil pickup. So the type of oil pickup I have is gonna look like this, right? So you can see how wide that opening is wide, and then it goes up the side a little bit. Now, so I think it can still suck up all the oil it needs. Don't count on it, but I think it'll be alright. But if you had something like this, the older style, I believe these were for the S13 SR20, and then see how it's just like this, it doesn't come up to the side. So if you're running that and it was tight here, yeah, it might have some restriction, especially when you're making some serious jams. So I mean, the guys that had said that it can restrain the oil from flowing in, they probably experienced it in the past and seen things, you know, get wrecked, right? And that's why they don't recommend the cheap oil pan. So I mean, it makes sense. I just think I'm gonna run it for now. We'll see what happens. Hopefully hopefully nothing happens, and we'll find out down the line, right? So you see in the video, that's the kind of gap we're working with this particular oil pan. Right now I'm not making a lot of horsepower, so I don't think it's a big deal. But if you're making, you know, serious jam, you might want more of a clearance there. So if you buy those other brand like Tomei, even OEM, man, OEM probably has the proper spacing there, so it doesn't starve of oil unless you bash up your oil pan. But you know, let's just hope nothing happens to my setup for now till I can afford a proper one. Then you know, it'll be all right. But yeah, I'll update you guys on the next videos.